All right, my friends, we are working this 2023 Alex Bowman milestone initiative with static, whatever that is, on the hood. And it's pretty much a full wrap car outside of the hood where the blue background was removed. And so, as you can see, I've got this guy mostly put together. We're going to put on this right side decals here in this video, but as they're sitting in the water just about ready to go on, just walk you through. So you saw where I painted this thing. It's black on the back end, and it's this Rust-Oleum deep blue on the front, which matches pretty well with the base color. You're just cutting out these decals, laying them up in place. I separated all these things out to get them so I can put them exactly where they needed to go. And looks pretty cool. The hood, you can see how that turned out. Pretty happy with that. Had to trim this roof down pretty heavily. With these full wrap cars, they design them to go over these roof rails, but the roof rails are pretty fairly pronounced, pretty high, and so you gotta kind of have to trim them back a little bit, or trim the decal back a little bit. You can see this has been in a little here, but to get that roof decal to lay in the middle, and then once I get that done and I put these sides on, you can see the base paint is black. And then what I'll do, like I did on this one, is I'll take my Tester's black paint pen and I'll just run it right across the roof rail so I can get a nice clean black edge there, and I don't have this showing up here. It's a little inconsistent across here, you can see. So, but yeah, that's where that is. Got this side on fairly straightforward. You got to trim around the spoiler and get it to bend up over this nice pronounced rear wheel well coming up over this edge here. And yeah, I think it turned out pretty well. Pretty happy with that. Kind of get this to come back here. It kind of covers just a little bit over the edge, which isn't too bad, right? You like a little bit of overlap, not too much. But yeah, so this is what she looks like on this driver's side, and I'm pretty happy with it. Back decal, it's pretty straightforward again, just all black. Had to trim this trunk decal down pretty well in order to get that to lay in place. So, all right, now we're ready for this side. Get my fingers wet a little bit. Got the microsole ready to go, as you can see. Let's get this guy on here. Bring this forward a little bit. I like to cut little slits in here, so you may see that, so I can fold these up underneath the wheel wells a little bit easier. Okay. Kind of working this. get some microsole on this top here where I really want it. And then to put it right around these wheel wells, get this soft so that I can kind of press in there. And inevitably you're going to get these ridges right here. You can see how it ripples. Nice thing about this is this isn't connecting with anything up on the top here. With what's here, it's, you can just lay it in there. I like that. But yeah, we got to work out these ridges here. Not a problem. Just a little patience. Just a little patience and a little microsole. I'm just kind of, just pushing them over. Like so. Lines up pretty well with that trunk decal. Now what I could have done a little bit better maybe is I could have trimmed this back here across the top, because it runs up onto the window just a little bit, but I didn't know it was going to do that. But I could pull it down a little bit, but I want to make sure I don't have any gaps between this decal here and this, because that would mean the black would show through. I don't want that at all, any way, shape, or form. So I'll live with that. And again, I could come back with a sharp X-Acto knife and just trim it later if I wanted to. A lot of thumb work, a lot of fingers, pressing this in. Gotta watch the other side. I don't lift the other side. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. What I got going on here? I'm ready to bring in this other piece. Okay. Let's get that in there. Done with that. Come on. This definitely needs some microsole. See how that just goes straight there? I want that to curve down here. We'll get it. We'll get it there. Just get that soft and then it will bring that in. So I'm bringing us back here. I want you on top. Okay. Like so. Okay. I'm going to hold this. Bring this down here. And that's going to create a ridge right there, but that's fine. We'll press that in. Like that. See how that microsole, just a terrific product. Nice and soft. Allows you to bend that decal around. I see my fingerprints in there. Gotta get rid of that. What's up with that? Alright, I got no gaps. And I don't see other than this spot right here. There. That looks really good. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's get this last decal on. And I want some microsole on that guy. Just a little bit. And to lay in there nicely. That's how she's done, guys. That's how she's done. Real happy with that. Real happy with that. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that this is a pretty cool custom. Well, I shouldn't say hope it's a pretty cool custom. It is a pretty cool custom, but I hope that it inspires you to go out and try to build some of these some of your very own custom NASCAR die casts for your collection, or if you make them, sell them like I do. Good luck, and hope this is helpful to you. All right, God bless, and we'll talk to you in the next video. Out here.